Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully, everyone can hear me now. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what is going on and why Steamlabs keeps trying to erase my microphone. I have no idea why it does this to me. But today, of course, we are going to continue our adventure in honor mode with Aloth, who is our Githyanki monk. And I am really excited and nervous because I know the further we get in Act 1, the harder it's going to get in honor mode. And I am terrified because if I die, that means we start over from the very beginning. But I think if Aloth dies, the next character I make will be the Dark Urge. So that way we can kind of play with that, maybe see how bad things can get, see if honor mode is easier as, the villain. Um but yeah, hopefully everything sounds good. Do. I've got my drink. You can see in the very corner I have my candle. This one is the prototype for Astarion. It is double layered, so there is a special inside layer. I'm hoping that it'll get to that point tonight, but I am a little concerned because the edges aren't melting as much as I hope they would. But maybe if I let it go long enough, it'll make everything melty like a regular candle would. But I think everything is going good. I'm going to check the Facebook stream real quick. Let's see. Oh, one reaction. I wish it would show me. I probably missed it. But that's okay. Let me see. Everything looks good on this end. Everything looks good in Streamlabs. Let me take a little drink. Note to self, don't reach over an open flame. I'm going to scoot you back over here. A little away from the edge. I know you can't really see it, but it's there. My little candle. Which, by the way, I'm gonna move this away real quick. As I've been mentioning in my streams at the very end, I have my own website. I have a store where I sell candles and do tarot readings, and I also have some shirts for sale. And so I finally was able to purchase a couple for myself and my boyfriend and our little one. And let me show you. This is the one that I'm wearing. I bought two, one for me, one for the boyfriend. They're both the same style. They're just regular t-shirts. But I'm really excited about these because I'm going to try and get him to do a photo shoot of them with both of us wearing them as a way to help promote. So I'm going to scoot this back real quick. And so this is the Raven's Cave Tarot shirt. I am calling this the Green Witch style. And the reason I'm doing that is you see we have nature, we have the sun and the moon, crystals over here, mushrooms over here, the feathers, we've got some rosemary, the antlers, we've got some evergreen down here, and then the candle with the hands, of course. And the little key, I like the key. For those who don't practice witchcraft, I notice it doesn't really matter what deity you worship. The key is an important part in in witchcraft in general, like our path, because it kind of signifies the opening of that door to knowledge and having that power and that knowledge for ourselves and kind of having the tools and learning how to do things and move through life. So if you are interested in a Raven's Cave tarot shirt, you can buy one on my website, www.ravenscave.com. ravenscavetarot.com. I have other designs available as well. So yeah. And I also made a cute little shirt for the little one. So her says, I'm not normal, I'm magical. And it's got a little unicorn on it. She loves unicorns, so. All right. So let's go ahead and switch over to the live scene. Boop. Boop. And I was playing earlier today. Hold on, I need to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, good. There's the pa 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 ta ta ta. Do I need to move this closer to me? Eh. How does this sound? Does this sound okay? Merp. I'm also trying to make sure that, the mic doesn't cover my whole face. All right. So I was playing this earlier today. Let's go. Boop. Boop. Doop doop doop. As you see, I also kind of moved stuff around. So we're going to see how this layout is compared to everything. So let's try this. All right, honor mode, campsite. So, if you missed last week's episode, please know that all of them are up on my Twitch now, and you can go back and watch them and look at them. All of them should be in the Baldur's Gate 3 folder. If not, they will be by tomorrow. Excuse me. Where was I going with that? Damn it, brain. Oh, but if you are just joining us tonight and you're, just wanting to hop in, maybe you've already played this before. If you haven't played Baldur's Gate before, I highly recommend going back and watching those other videos, just so you can kind of get the story and the plot of this game. But if you've already played and you're just kind of joining us because you're just like, hey, let's see what this person is doing. We are about to go to the Goblin camp, and I'm a little nervous because when I first played this on Balanced, I kept dying. You could ask my boyfriend. He would be sitting here in the office with me, and I would be trying to, just get through, and I would just die. Now, there are a couple of fun things for those who haven't played this game. I don't want to spoil a lot of things, but right now, since we are about to head towards to the Goblin camp, we're going to be able to encounter a lot of different things. One of them being there are 2 potential animal companions. Now, they don't necessarily travel with you like when you go out adventuring, but they stay in your camp. One of them can be summoned and help you on your adventure. So my goal, as I believe I stated in my first video, I want to try and get all of the companions, get as many companions as I can get, see if I can get all of the allies and everything, so that way when we get to the final battle, we'll see how it goes. Now, that will change if I do a Dark Urge playthrough, because as a Dark Urge, you are the villain, and you're not going to be able to get all of the companions or allies. So, for this run right now, we're doing Chaotic Good. Our monk, look at him. So peaceful. So peaceful and calm. We appreciate him. He seems to be very fun. I like him. I'm liking how he's turning out. So I will open up the journal here. And behold, all of our quests. We have find a cure, find a way to remove the mind flare parasite, rescue the druid Halsin, which we will be doing. I love this elf. This beautiful druid elf. I love him. He is amazing. He is so sweet. I love when you get to have him as a companion later on, because his conversations where you're just talking to him, it's so cute. I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't seen it. So once we get there, you'll see what I mean. So find the Githyanki Creche, find the Githyanki Patrol. We learned of a Githyanki patrol to the northwest. They might be able to lead us to their creche. So that is definitely something Lae'zel wants to do. Now, as a Githyanki, I do feel like this character, if I want to like actually roleplay this character in this game, would want to do the same thing. But since he is also a monk, I feel that he may also feel like he has an obligation to protect the weak. And so we're going to do that. We're going to go rescue those who need rescuing, and then we will go to the creche. Defeat the goblins. Travel to the goblin camp. I almost could not say goblin. Travel to the goblin camp. The tieflings are there to make their way to Baldur's Gate. We will need to deal with the goblins. Zevlor thinks someone might be organizing them. We should investigate their camp. Investigate the beach. This was part of Druid's Grove. As you see, there's different things. We have the main quest. We have Druid's Grove. We have companion quest. And then our completed quests. I'm going to hide all of those. So this is all of our quests right now. We also have the Daughter of Darkness, which is Shadowheart. The Githyanki Warrior. Lae'zel. The Pale Elf, Astarion, and the Wizard of Waterdeep, Gale. So, beep. All right. If I were to press, is everyone good? Let's look at all of our stuff. Got some. I feel like I need to re-up some of these weapons. So yes, I am running with mods. I am being selective of how I am using these mods. I know my boyfriend is watching this, and he's going to pop in and call me a cheater at this game because I use mods. But, let me see. That is camp clothes. Doop. Oh, speaking of which, before I continue, options. Interface. Was it interface? Accessibility. Cinematic audio. Oh, there we go. Nope. Not on my Christian Minecraft server. Okay. So we've got Ellie's treasure box that has some nice weapons. Open. Okay. And this is one of my favorite things about Baldur's Gate, is being able to like maneuver all of these little I'm not a cheater, I love you. All of these little windows. This makes it definitely easier for me. Heart-shaped pendant. I already have a high armor class, so I don't want to like super buff me. So why don't we give this to Astarion? Give him a little, because boy, this one. I want the knowledge. Give me the knowledge. Okay. Now, again, I love this mod so much. Why are you so mean? Why so mean? Why no love? Hey, I could be giving all of my characters cloaks that make them fly, but I won't. Not yet, anyway. Not unless I have to. Doopy-doopy-doo. My monk is good. Let's give that to Gale. Give that to Gale. Give that to Astarion. Now, let's just highlight all of this. Boop. Astarion. Boop. give that to Lae'zel. Is that those are the only people I have right now? Yeah. He's got a short bow, so let's give him a better short bow. I need a Githyanki crossbow because I'm Githyanki. Doop doop doop. Let's give Astarion a better dagger. Let's give Gale. Ooh, Trident of the Depths. I do like that. That looks cool. I'm gonna also give this to Astarion so he can switch out. I already have the quarterstaff, so I'm gonna give him, at least until I can get like a really good staff in game for him. I'm just trying to give my people a fighting chance, y'all. Let's see. Great sword. Githyanki great sword. Okay. Close that. And let's... I like playing dress up with my characters. Do not judge me. Why are you being modded? I love you. I don't know why it's being modded. Maybe because you sent too many times or too fast. Let me see. You shouldn't be. Boop. All right. Let me chat settings. Here we go. I don't even know how to like fix that. Roles manager, add a role. All right. Let me see activity. Settings, moderation. I don't know how to fix this. Chat filters. All right, so I just refreshed the chat to see if that fixed anything. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue. Okay. So, like I was saying, I like to dress up my characters. I like to make them look fancy. I feel like it gives more of, like, it's just more fun for me because I'm actually going to give you the golden bow because it's just more fun because I'm like, well, now I can make you look cool, dress you up, make you look a little bit more like your class or the way I would see your character look. All right, and go there. Actually, since you have that short bow, I'm going to give you this short bow. And then we'll put that on your head. We'll put that on your torso. Put that on your arms. Put those on your tootsies. All right. I think everyone is looking good so far. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Now we're going to leave camp finally. Leave camp. Okay, yeah. So, oh, and all my characters died. Everyone died. Not everyone. But it was a pretty gnarly thing. Okay, so let us keep going. Okay, so now that we helped the kiddo, let us go up this way. Lae'zel is talking shit. Per usual. We're gonna go up here. I think we already talked to Annabelle. Yes. I'll come up here. I love that little kid. Oh, Donnie. I know the magic words.
Or boring. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Ooh. A sweet little kid. Hello? Aw.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away,
Aw.
as if it hurts to look at you.
Poor kiddo. Concealed hatch. Let's go to the dragon's lair. Speaking of dragon's lair, I do want to take a moment real quick and wish a happy, heavenly birthday to my old boss, Cliff. I used to work at a store called Dragon's Lair, and he was the owner there, and he was such an amazing man. I only got to know him for a year before he passed away, but he was such a sweet guy, and he was so smart, and he was such a nerd, and he didn't care about your background, where you came from. If you came into Dragon's Lair and you were there because you loved what we sold, whether it was board games, D&D, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, DC, independent comics, it didn't matter. If you were there, you were family, in the sense of like he treated every customer with dignity and respect, and I really enjoyed my time there, and I miss him dearly, and I hope he is having a great time up in heaven with some of our other regulars that have since passed, and I hope they're playing Warhammer or Blood Bowl or whatever it is they want to play, or miniatures. So happy birthday, Cliff. All right, now back to the game. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. So we are in this place called the Dragon's Lair. And this is located underneath the Druid's Grove. I love this tiefling.
My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
Yes, I have, Mole.
You got him out of a tight spot with some harpies.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta say, I'm impressed.
And I helped your friend Arabella.
You saved Arabella from the Druids.
Yes, I did.
Don't know what those bastards would have done.
Hurt her bad.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
I love her so much. What are you doing down in the cave?
Ready to leave when the time comes.
Do you have anything to trade? Ooh, nice. Okay. Ah, shit, I only have 4 gold. Why? Simple robe, sell, 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 sell. Okay. I don't need no stinking rope. Okay. I need that. I need that. And I think that's all I can get right now. Again, I gotta buy
Anything else?
as much food as I can.
I do, as a matter of fact.
Ooh, revenge.
Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Ooh.
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
I'll see what I can do for you.
Careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Leave.
You've been a friend to us.
Okay.
Till we leave now.
So, as you can see, this little cave is filled with... Ooh, the guild.
Sorry about the nest.
Like I said, we're going to be reading all of this stuff, so... The book's central argument is encapsulated in a chapter devoted to Rilsa Real, Guild Kingpin of Little Kalmishan. In another time and another place, Rilsa Real would be celebrated as a revolutionary. In Baldur's Gate, in her own lifetime, she's known as a crime lord, a kingpin of the guild, ruling over the city within a city that is the district of Little Kalmishan. Rilsa's story began when she was orphaned at a young age. Her father was hanged by the flaming fist for sheltering his fugitive brother. Soon after, her mother was denounced by the jealous wife of a patriarch, words, and imprisoned in the sea tower where she perished. Alone in the world, she had learned two valuable lessons. When the law is corrupt, it is necessary for those without the support of its enforcers to act outside of it. And when the law is brutal, it is an ethical duty to act against it. Wait, no, come back. We weren't done reading it. I like this. I like this quote. When the law is corrupt, it is necessary for those without the support of... Yes! Yes! Without the support of its enforcers to act outside of it. And when the law is brutal, it is an ethical duty to act against it. It is very Wilson Fisk. You are right, baby. Operating from within the Callum Jewel Emporium, Rilsa knows the value of everything and everyone that moves through Baldur's Gate. She controls a wide network of agents to observe and track the exchange of goods and information as closely as any merchant or politician, but secondhand knowledge is cheap. Rilsa's real trick is to draw those with secrets to share directly into her orbit. At her Garden of Whispers, information can be shared with the guild anonymously. Anyone with a grudge to bear or a competitor to bring low, that is to say anyone of importance, can ensure that the whole city knows their grievance. It is said that if someone speaks of your weak spot in the garden at dawn, you can expect to find a knife buried in the exact spot before night falls. Ooh, I love this lore. No, I don't want to steal it. But I love the lore. What's this? Ooh, Fables of Faerun. No, come back. We're going to read the book. There are once two sisters, one a great fighter and one a great cleric, who longed for new adventure. I shall skewer an elder brain upon my sword, cried the fighter, to the Underdark. I wish to know the secrets of the brain's powers, said the cleric. Let us be off. In the recesses of the deep, the sisters slew darklings and darrow, bugbears and bullays. The two reached an Ithilid colony with when the fourth 10-day passed. Their quest would soon be complete. With great effort, they felled a half-dozen mind flares and soon reached the elder brain's lair. It rose from the brine pool at the center of its chamber, flanked by Ithilids. The brain didn't speak aloud, but the sisters could hear it in their minds. I am called Quaz. Why have you come? I will make your powers my own, called the cleric. I will crush you and bring an end to your tyranny, said the fighter. The brain hovered in silence. A moment later, a burst of psionic energy shook the chamber, and the sisters lay dead. Good luck, Chaos replied. The Ithilids feasted heartily that day. And that was Fables of Faerun 3. The Enticing Elder. I like it. I like it a lot. I absolutely love... Oh, there he is. There's Mirkan. Oh.
Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies.
Oh.
You restored them.
Oh. Aren't you the clever one? That's very kind.
I hope you like it.
Oh. Oh. We gotta read it. We gotta read it, guys. We gotta read it. Where? Here it is. Read. Once there was a boy on a beach. He saw there was a harpy nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the harpy nest. But the harpy was very mean. She sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing. But then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpy in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold, but the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again, just like the adventurer. The end. That is the cutest thing I've read on here. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh, such a sweet baby. I love these precious tiefling children. They must be protected at all costs. Oh, I love them. Okay. All right, Aloth, let's get up here. Oh. Oh. So cute. So stinking precious. All right. So now we can talk to animals because of a necklace I'm wearing. So let's go talk to the strange ox.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Haven't you ever met anyone who could speak to oxen?
A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
Did you come from
I
Etero?
suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in El Toro. Chewing cud, pulling carts,
I
etc.
love this strange ox. This is actually a companion that can show up later in Act 3. Let's see. So this is Asherak.
Children. The blade of frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
Oh, that's right. I need to recruit this dude.
Kids, smart too. The future
I adore Will. All the companions are great.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
This scene is precious.
Not bad. Again.
Just a little tap on the butt.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
You can do it, Umi.
I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run.
You can do it.
Come on. I believe in you.
You can do it.
this.
Si se puede. It's good advice, child. You'd do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward.
Yes, yes. Let our wormies become friends.
Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Hell's great fires.
I do want to try and get to her, who he's having visions about, because I adore her. I have never seen a character in a video game with a personality so close to mine. Oh, when we get to her, you'll see.
Better friends than the ones hitching a
Yes.
ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the story.
More friends, more allies.
Skin and become illithid.
I am a Githyanki monk. I am cool with everybody.
Haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so.
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Failed history. I don't know. I'm not that smart. Who is she?
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
So, I want to.
Tadpole feast on our scars, and you're signing on to chase devils.
I've seen your people in battle.
It helps.
I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army.
Yes.
I'd be
Yes, we are.
fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine. I'll presume that's Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
The famous blade of frontier
Shadowheart.
is in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
I need to make a meme because,
If we ever
like,
become friends, I'll know what to call you.
there are two sides of me. I am Shadowheart and I am Karlak. And it's just, like, crazy. And anytime I see, like, modern AU drawings of Karlak and the gang, I'm just like, yep, Karlak dresses like me. Alt, but, like, kind of tomboy. But let's be real, my fashion ranges. If you have seen my Instagram, I obviously am very much more inclined to the alternative styles, but I feel like I can rock pretty much any style. That is with thanks to my Aquarius rising. I just have that ability. I say that, but I'm pretty sure that there are, like, styles that I cannot wear because it just don't work for me. In fact, empire dresses. I cannot wear empire dresses at all. They just make me look pregnant and make my legs look longer than they already are. So I don't wear empire stuff. So there's that. All right, so spells. We can learn a spell. Charisma. What do I need? I need you to get Witch Bolt because that is a beautiful thing. And this is where something fun comes in. If you have never played a warlock in D&D, I highly recommend hopping on this game and either playing as Will or creating a warlock, because you're going to learn about a lot of different things that maybe you wouldn't by just playing D&D normally. And this, I feel like if you're also a visual learner, this will help you get like the visual like realization of what you need to do and what your class can do. So my favorite thing to have is the Repelling Blast and the Agonizing Blast, because I can use my Charisma modifier. However, Devil's Sight is really good because Will is a human and humans do not have dark vision. So later on, when you're in dark areas, you need to make sure that Will can see, because if he can't, he will get disadvantage. Just like if a character is blinded, they'll have disadvantage on their attack rolls. So Devil's Sight is really good. I really love Repelling Blast because it pushes the creature away from you. And the way I use Will is I will eventually like have him dip into fighter, just to kind of give him some extra beefiness in his melee attacks when he runs out of spell slots. But Eldritch Blast is a cantrip, so you can just use that over and over and over again. And so when I use Will, I use him very much as like a move forward, push enemies back. So if they're ganging up on one character, he can use the agonizing blast ability that, or the repelling blast that will just push the enemies away if they get hit. So yeah, kind of a fun technical reason on why I choose that. I love Armor of Agathis, and Arms of Hadar is good, is really good, but yeah, I think we're just gonna have to keep it like that for now. Well, I think I'm leveling up. Nope, I'm only at level 2. Okay, that's fine. All right, so our lineup now, we have Aloth, Monk, level 2, Shadowheart, level 2 Cleric, Gale, level 2 Wizard, Astarion, level 2 Rogue, Lae'zel, level 2 Fighter, and Will, level 2 Warlock. All right, so let us get going. So now this next part, I need to see something real quick. Okay. So if you come over here, there is also another opportunity to win favor with the tieflings. It's one of those things, if you really want to side with the tieflings and you for roleplay purposes. So you see that if you come up here, if you don't get here fast enough, you won't be able to save Nadira. But if you come up here before you leave to the Blighted Village or to the Goblin Camp, or if you go there first, she will die. If you come here before then, you have a chance to save her. So Astarion, our little thwip boy, thwip. 15 points of damage, buddy. Let's do this. And then Fury Blows. Can I? Oh wait, no. Jump. Can I? How far can I jump? Can I not jump that far? Move forward. Go boop. Can I not do? Ha! That's fine. No, damn it. Damn it! Ah! I clicked the wrong thing. That's fine. Sacred Flame, my dude. Sacred Flame. Damn it! Oh, I failed so bad. All right, that's fine. Here is what the repelling blast can do. If it hits him, it's going to knock him off like all the way down. Now, if that works, he is DEAD dead. And just like that, combat done. So, when you have a warlock who has Eldritch Blast, I highly recommend doing the repelling blast, because if you have creatures near the edge of anything, whether it's magma, water, a side of a cliff, it will push them off and they will take full damage and even potentially die. However, you got to be careful, because if you do throw them into a chasm, you cannot get the body and you cannot get the loot. So be careful about that, because the loot is the important part here. Especially since we need the loots to by the foods. And now let's talk to Nadira.
You have good timing.
Woo! And we all leveled up.
Not much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back.
I have no idea what you're talking about,
Earned it,
Nadira.
fair and square.
Coin? Mistress? You lost me.
You almost seem honest.
I am honest.
Explain why you reek of the hells.
A mind flare abducted me. Advantage with guidance from Shadowheart. You never know. I am not gonna risk not using Shadowheart's guidance because when I don't, I fail my rolls. I mean, I still have a possibility of failing my rolls with her guidance, but it's still a higher probability that I will succeed my saving throws.
Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
You are welcome.
Soul coin.
Ooh.
True to its name, holds
I know
a
my arcana.
soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Ooh. Item received. Soul coin. Okay.
Still breathing.
Oh, only a few leveled up. Who else needs to level? God damn it, Gale. You need 4. You need 4. Do y'all only need 4 to level up? What the heckity heck? Dude, this happens in real life D&D too. I swear. Like your whole party could be leveling up, but you're short like 5 points. And you gotta wait those till you get those 5 points. That's why I like milestone leveling up on tabletop D&D. Because then it's like, oh, you've like gotten to a certain point in the game. You have obviously acquired enough knowledge and experience. You can now level up. That's what I'm doing with Strahd, which is the campaign that I'm running with my boyfriend, my sibling, and our friends. And it's all milestone based. So that's pretty fun because they're like, when do we go to the next level? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you. It'll happen. Don't worry about it. They're actually at level 3 now, and this week they get to they're already in the village of Barovia, so now they get to like explore and do whatever they want to do. All right. So, we are going to head to the Blighted Village, which is in between the Grove and the Goblin camp. Oh, what? What? What did you see? What did you see? A stone door? What? What? Where does the stone door? What? Oh!
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Oh yeah, glowing eyes is not good. Glowing eyes is not good. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna fuck with this. You know, if I want to, maybe we can come back and look at this, but I'm not gonna risk it right now. My people are too squishy. They will die, and I will have to start the game over again. All right, here we go.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Yep. Conversation time.
Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on my flesh.
Ooh, this is going to be really interesting too, because now that it takes so much for me to rest, I really have to be careful of when I use my Ithilid powers, because the Ithilid powers do get drained during the beginning part of Act 1. So you have to be very careful. If you use it too much, then you can't use it later when you might need it. Let me see. What happened to your friend?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any?
Shut up, Andric.
An owl bear.
The absolute.
I freaking
The
love
enchanter locks eyes with
owl bears.
familiar squirming churns in your head.
I love them. I want
Your mind's
a
intertwined
stuffed owl bear, like a
with
little stuffed
these
animal owl
words,
bear,
Andric and Brenna,
like the one that you can find in this game.
yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind him. He will. He.
He did.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen.
Depends how you define a true soul.
We were reporting to Edwin.
You need to find the beast and avenge your brother. No, don't go kill the owl bear. Explain this absolute to me.
Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
Ah, I do love Astarion. Crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice. You're mistaken. I am no true soul. Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother. Forget the owlbear. You're still alive. Go. Bye-bye. Don't know. Look at Gale looking like a Jedi over here.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Yes, it is. You are mistaken. I am no true soul.
What are you doing?
I'm just shitting with you guys. All right, Astarion, get your cute vampy butt over here. Go for the big boy. Good job. All right, my monk, go over here, lay down some Fist of Fury. Oh, damn, that was so good. And I still get to... Heck yeah! I still get to attack with my weapon. Thank you. We're gonna have you move over here. And pew! Oh, it missed. Damn. That's alright. You know what doesn't miss? That spell. Magic missile. The only time it misses is if you have the gloves of missile snaring, in which you can catch magic missile and redirect it. But regardless, magic missile always hits. So now we can look at some... I mean, we can sell that, so I'm going to just start
Strange
looting
resonates within the corpse. It calls
now. Here's an interesting thing, because in a lot of the playthroughs that I've done, my character has like accepted the Ithalidness. Because this is a Githyanki, like they wouldn't want to be Ithalid.
to waste. The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Strength, wisdom. I get +3 from that, so +5 plus guidance. Go, boop. Roll that dice. Roll that dice. Shit. Oh wait, no, I got it. Woo!
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host.
Ooh.
Your mind is your own again. For now.
Ooh, that's crazy. I don't think Astarian's gonna like my Githyanki, but that was really cool. Taking all of that, thank you. Taking all of that, thank you. And now everyone can level up. Level up, level up, level up. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be so fun. So I've like I said in the second video when I created Aloth, I have never played a monk. Well, no, I take that back. I've played a monk once, and I chose Path of the Shadow because she was because they were a black tabaxi, and I thought it fit because then they could just like sneak in the shadows. So let's see. So we have the Way of the Four Elements. You focus your ki to bend the elements to your will, using them as an extension of your own body. You get the action Harmony of Fire and Water. While not in combat, regain half your ki points, rounded down. Way of the Open Hand. You specialize in unarmored combat, using your hands and your control of ki to heal or inflict grievous hurt. You get Fury of Blows Topple, Fury of Blows Stagger, Fury of Blows Push, or Way of the Shadow. You value the arts of stealth and subterfuge, bending the shadows to your will to strike without warning. You get Shadow Arts Hide, Pass Without a Trace, Darkness, Dark Vision, Silence, and Minor Illusion. I think I want to do Way of the Open Hand. Yeah, let's do that. Because I think that would be more effective. And our Cleric. Prepared spells. We've got Inflict Wounds, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Shield of Faith, Bless, Bane, Borrowed Knowledge. I'm going to remove Borrowed Knowledge. We are going to add Hold Person. We are going to remove Shield of Faith and add Spiritual Weapon. I love Spiritual Weapon. It comes in handy so often. I mean, Shadowheart gets stuck in areas and she's a cleric. So I don't like putting her in the front line. She's not a tank, she's support. And so I like to try and keep her behind my tanky characters and only have her move forward if she has her like little spirit guides doing extra damage as she moves. But that's not until she gets to a higher level. So the spiritual weapon, once you get that at level 3, it is really powerful because then as a support character, you can now create a weapon that can do damage. And you don't have to move. You can just cast it, and it appears, and it goes chop, 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 or stab, 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 stab. It just depends on what kind of weapon you want. And it's so nice. And it's a bonus action, of course. So it's great. So instead of it being a full action like bless or inflict wounds or, guiding bolt, it's a bonus action. So you can still attack and move and then cast the weapon, which is nice. Because then typically the weapon will come after her, either directly, or if there's an enemy that is tied with it, then it'll go after the enemy. But still, you essentially, as Shadowheart, can attack twice at this point. And I feel like people are not utilizing that enough. Hi, Grok Smash. Or Grok Smash. Grok Smash. If this is who I think it is, hi, friend. Long time no see. So Gale, looking like a Jedi up in here. Spells. So he is a human wizard. Conjuration is what we chose. Spells. I am very particular about my Gale spells. The last few times I've had Gale, I've made him a necromancer, but the spells I always have him use are these: Cloud of Daggers and Misty Step. Misty Step is so important, I feel, to Gale. You either need Misty Step or you need Expeditious Retreat, which is somewhere over here, or does he not have it yet? I don't think he has it yet. But both of those things are very important to Gale because he is a magic user. He's DPS. He's range. He's not supposed to be up close and, doing melee attacks because he is squishy. So these two spells, in my opinion, when playing Baldur's Gate 3 help because especially if you get your enemies in a chokehold, you can cast Cloud of Daggers in that chokehold and it lasts for 10 turns or until his concentration is broken. And that means every time enemies have to walk through that chokehold, they are taking damage. So, work smarter, not harder, my dudes. And so because of that, we're going to come here. We're going to remove mage armor. We're going to remove sleep. Oh, he does have expeditious retreat already. Perfect. So I think we are going to throw in the Cloud of Daggers and Misty Step. And so his lineup now is Grease, which is good because if he goes before some like Shadowheart, who has the Firebolt from her racial trait, then you can do Grease and you can do Fire and then boom. So it's about, the way I play is about like setting up your characters to help and support each other. So, yeah. And yes, it has been a minute, Grok. The question, literally anything, the answer. Fireball. Seriously. Okay, Jay. I just didn't know if you want me to use your name or your screen name. Here we have our Astarion looking all just awesome. I need to change the color of this. I like that. Okay, so we have subclass time for Astarion. We've got Thief, Arcane Trickster, and Assassin. I thoroughly enjoy Assassin and Arcane Trickster. I feel like for this run, I'm going to need Astarion to be an Assassin because I need those extra damages on sneak attack and anything range. So we're going to take that. And who's next? Who's next? Never Thief. I have no reason to have him as a thief. Like, especially if you give Astarion a dungeon delver, he doesn't need to be a thief. He already gets those bonuses. So level up Fighter, Subclass Battle Master. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So we can do Battle Master, Eldritch Knight, Champion, or Arcane Archer. One of the things I like to do with Lae'zel recently is I will put a couple of levels of fighter until she gets that extra attack, and then I will start leveling her up in Paladin. And it would be like the Vengeance Oath. But yeah, so let me see here. Arcane Archer. I don't want to make her an Arcane Archer. I think we're going to go with Battle Master because the maneuvers are great. We've got Repost, which is amazing. For those who don't know, Repost is a passive feature. When a hostile... Stop moving, mouse. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8 damage. This is great, especially since Lae'zel is your tank. She is supposed to be a tank. And especially since she is higher in strength than Dex. When I make fighters, I make Dex fighters. But since she is strength, she is meant to be your tank. So having the repost is great because if she's near an enemy and they miss her, then you just pow! Usually down them too. Rally is amazing because you can expend a superiority die to grant an ally 8 temporary hit points, bolstering their resolve. I like doing that because, again, that gives her the ability to give support. Yes, it is. That was the next one I was going to pick and say. So, as my friend Jay just said, Commander Strike is amazing. So, you can take this action and you can direct an ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on their next turn to make a weapon attack. Yes. So, this means that your character, especially if they already have extra attack, you're giving them a third attack on their reaction. So, exciting. Okay. Now it's time to level up Will. All right, my boy. Spells. I need to do... I gotta do Misty Step for him. Because again, he's a warlock. I haven't dipped into fighter yet for him. So I need him to be able to GTFO when he needs to. And then we are going to do... Ooh. We're going to do Pact of the Chain. It is the best, in my opinion, lore-wise for Will. Obviously, you can make your own choice when you're playing this game, but this is my personal favorite because you do get, find familiar, which is nice because then they can, look around and find stuff for you or help you in attacking or distracting enemies. Yeah, I am. I got the agonizing blast and the repulse, the one that pushes. So let me see. Change. Do I want to change anything right now? Well, since Gale knows that one, he doesn't need to necessarily know it right now. So we're going to keep his spells right now, which are Armor of Agathis, which is great, Arms of Hadar, and Witch Bolt. Except... Whoop, whoop. And look at our team. We're a pretty good looking team if you ask me. We need to give Will some updated armor and clothes, but we'll get to that eventually. And the mud. All right. So if we go into here, there is a chance I might die. Wait until I run into the door. Yeah. All right. So my thing is I want to do this because there are certain things you have to do in order to get this certain animal companion. And I really want this animal companion because I love owlbears. So Let's go. Baby, if you're still watching, Faraday, I want an owlbear plushie for our anniversary. Find me an owlbear plushie. That would be so cute. We are now in the owlbear nest. So, my plan, because I can talk to animals, is to talk to the big owlbear. But we're gonna go around here real quick. Whenever you come in here, for people who've never played, I highly recommend going to the left first, because you're gonna find some interesting things and trigger interesting dialogue with Shadowheart. And if you are wanting to learn more about Shadowheart or Romancer or anything, definitely go here because it's really interesting. I mean, my character is not a fan of Selûne because he worships Valakith. But behold, we've got the war between Selûne and Shar. A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Selûne and Shar, after Selûne ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe. Ooh, that is interesting. So it's almost as if Selûne could be seen as a Prometheus or a Loki and bringing fire to mankind. We are taking that book. Thank you. I like collecting the books. Potion of Healing. Potion of Animal Speaking, Glass Chalice, Scroll of Detect Thoughts. So, this is one of those things I'm going to give you guys as a freebie spoiler, because I didn't know this until I did it on accident. So I'm going to give you this. This chest, it is in a Selûne temple area. As you can see, it's all sparkly. What needs to happen is Gale, it has to be Gale, needs to pick this up. And when he does, it opens. And so let us go into his inventory. And he has a gilded chest that has Selûne's seal. So the seal keeps anyone that doesn't worship Selûne from opening it and will cause them damage. I goofed the first time, and it's not a mimic. And I had my tiefling druid pick it up, and she sustained a lot of radiant damage and almost died. So... Open. Excuse me. Selûne Right. You can read it. Let's read it. This tome describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worship the moon goddess Selûne. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There, they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the Moon Maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and standing as a follower of Selûne would be beyond any doubt. Let's definitely keep this in mind. And now we have the Selûne pendant. When the wearer has 50 points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. We are going to give this to Gale. Bro gets hurt a lot. Bro is squishy. All right, let's continue. All right, thank you for visiting. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful evening. All right. Here's the owlbear. Conversation time. Oh no, please don't. Oh wait, Why did it switch to... That was weird. Switch to Astarion.
Of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owl bear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
I love owl bears. I love them so much. You are injured. There's still half a spear lodged in your head.
I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Persuasion. Allow me to just leave. I am no threat to you or your cub. So I get a +2 on that. Let's do some guidance from Shadowheart. Please, please. Okay. Oh, so close.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of
Yes,
time.
yes, it would be totally a waste of time.
But you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Nope, that's fine. We leavens. We leavens. That's all I needed to do. All I need to do was talk to her. And now we can boot, scoot, and boogie. But I'll probably leave this cave and end it soon. Because it's getting late. But let's leave this cave. Boop.
Lozelle, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Let's actually go up this way.
Calls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Oh. This is interesting. What happened here? Oh, well.
Let's go.
Mm.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion we find.
Someone seems very defensive about this boar. Why are you being very defensive about this boar, Astarion? Hmm?
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
Hmm.
And is it dead enough for you?
Yes. I'm not going to bring him up. You should never out a vampire without their permission.
There's goblins.
All right, so here we are right before we enter the village, and this is where we're going to end for today. Oh, God! Oh, my God. Oh, oh my God. I freaking love my boyfriend. He just sent me a meme, and oh my God, I love this so much, baby. Thank you so much. I love you. Astarion is my favorite, and this meme is perfect. Thank you, baby. But yeah. Let me see. Meh. So it's Astarion and a baby, and it says, Astarion says, I can take a bear. Baby. In a fight, right? Astarion says nothing. The baby. In a fight, right? Yeah, sure, baby. In a fight. In the woods. Rolling around on the ground. All right, guys. This has been so much fun. I'm sorry we didn't get to the Goblin Camp today, but I feel like we did get a lot done and had fun. So let's end it here. No one died. We had like quick combat this session, but you know what? This is pretty much like a real D&D session. Sometimes it's more role play, sometimes it's more combat, sometimes it's both. But since I'm not going to be playing for as long as I would typically play D&D, we're going to go ahead and stop here since this is a good resting place. So thank you so much for watching. And again, my shirt to show off. You can find it on my website, ravenscavetarot.com. You can order it from there. It does take about a week for it to ship because they do print it. It's printed. It's made to order. So please give it some time. Know that it won't be like next day kind of thing. But I am really excited about this, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm already thinking it's Friday. What is wrong with me? Y'all have a great week. I am apparently a little more tired than I thought. Where's my little Streamlabs thing? No, stop. Go back. Remote. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great week. Thank you for joining me. Unfortunately, my it didn't get to the special center part yet, so it still smells good. I hope everyone has a great week.